What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Taylor Made Real Estate. My name is Taylor Longo, local real estate agent here in Colorado. Thanks for joining me today. I want to give you guys a quick introduction video to myself and kind of give you a preview of what my real estate channel is going to be about and kind of jump into a high-level overview of what to look forward to with the rest of my channel, but also tell you a little bit about myself and my background. So jumping right into it. I am from Colorado. I grew up in Littleton. I went to Valor Christian High School. I played basketball in high school for 4 years. I played a lot of different sports growing up, but I was a little guy when I was in high school. I graduated my senior year at like 5'6", 135 pounds. So I was an absolute unit. But going to the next step of college, I knew that sports at my size wasn't really gonna be in the future. So I decided just to go to school out in California at a small college called Westmont College in Santa Barbara. And while I was there, I actually got introduced to horse polo. I had never ridden a horse before. A kid that lived across the hall from me, my good friend, said, "Hey, why don't you come out, try out horse polo and see if you can make the team?" And I did just that. So they taught me everything I needed to know about riding a horse, playing the game of polo, all the rules, stuff like that. So it was an awesome experience. Trying something new, getting on a horse for the first time, and learning a new game was awesome. We actually were pretty successful that year. We won the national championship in horse polo collegiately, and we got to play all the big schools. Even though we were a smaller school, it was a club sport, so we played like USC, Texas A&M, Virginia, and yeah, we ended up going down to Texas for nationals, and my name is on that trophy for forever after winning it. I will say I did not contribute much to that national championship team. I didn't play very much, but I was right there on the sidelines cheering everybody on. I did score a goal in the regional match, so I will take that as my contribution, but name's on the trophy forever, can't take that away from me. I started hitting my growth spurt while I was a freshman in college, late bloomer, and I knew I wanted to continue playing basketball if I could. So emailed a bunch of schools, and I finally got connected with the coach at Rocky Mountain College in Billings, Montana, another small NAIA school, and I was given the opportunity to walk on there and play basketball for 4 years. So I did just that. I ended up earning a full scholarship for my last 2 years, which was a blessing. I was super thankful for that. And what a great experience that was as well. Montana's beautiful, met a lot of great people, great teammates. A lot of them I'm still in contact with today, so that's great. After graduating there with a business degree, I decided, hey, I want to come back to Colorado. That's where all my family is. I knew I wanted to be back here, and it was time to figure out a career. So my father had been in the real estate title insurance industry for 41 years, and he had kind of introduced me into being a real estate agent, and I thought, you know, that is definitely something I'm interested in and want to pursue. So I interviewed a couple different offices, and I ended up at RE/MAX Leaders here in Centennial with a team, I should say, resource group at RE/MAX Leaders, headed by Karan Stokes and Tracy Kennedy. They brought me in under their wing. They were great mentors, taught me how to build my business, taught me about real estate, all the details, all the contracts. They really set me up for success. So I am super appreciative of them. And then 2025, I decided, hey, I want to try this thing as a solo agent and branch out on my own. So I did just that. It's been a great experience thus far. It is definitely different than being on a team, but I'm enjoying it just as much. And that's kind of what led me to wanting to start this YouTube channel. So what I'm looking to do with this YouTube channel is educate you guys from all aspects of real estate, whether it's buying, selling, investing. I want to give you guys kind of the blueprint of what it looks like to do each of those things. I have a ton of meetings with buyers who obviously it's their first time buying a home. And even if you have bought a home, things change in the real estate industry quick. So want to make sure you guys are up to speed on those things. I want to give those first time home buyers all the education that they need. I understand that I am not the only real estate agent in town. There are a lot of us, but if I can't earn your business, I would love for you guys to be prepared going into those meetings with agents and be able to ask the questions that are necessary and are important. So we will jump into all those different things, what it takes step by step to buy a house, everything you need to have lined up, what that process looks like from contracts to closing. And same thing with selling. You have to buy a house, you have to sell a house. So obviously people have their first time selling a house, and obviously people have sold multiple homes. And like I said, the real estate landscape changes quite often. So I want you guys to be prepared with all of those different things and what that takes to sell your house, and kind of how my process goes with that. As far as investing, I'm a huge proponent in investing in real estate if it makes sense for you. And same with buying a house. So all of those things come into factor, finances, what that looks like for you. We want to make sure that you're not stretching yourself too thin when it comes to investments as well, and really crunching those numbers is a big part. I understand that fixing and flipping is a huge thing right now in the real estate world. So looking at those numbers, making sure you guys understand what to look for when you're going to do these type of investments is huge. You can get yourself into a bit of a situation if you're unprepared or if you're looking at things the wrong way. So I want to make sure that you guys are well educated in that realm if that's something that you're interested in. And that goes single family, multifamily, commercial retail centers. I work closely with my broker owner, Nazara Wada, who is a commercial real estate agent and also manages some commercial retail spaces in Colorado. And he's very well educated on that side. I'm still learning a lot from him on the retail aspect. So he'll pop in every once in a while, give you guys some good information on what it takes to look at a retail center, if it makes sense for investment, or if you have a business and you're looking to lease out a retail space, what the steps are for that as well. So when it comes to multifamily, I am very used to the multifamily space. I have some investors I work with closely who invest in multifamily, and I've gotten to understand that part of the industry quite well and what to look for. So I want to pass all this information along to you guys so that you feel prepared when you go into these situations, or if you're just looking, for some new investment avenues, and if that's something that you're interested in. So like I said, we're going to break all those things down very specifically in other videos, but wanted to introduce myself to you guys today, tell you what I'm about, and just say thank you for joining me on my real estate channel. Please like and subscribe, and leave comments, please, of what you'd like to hear about, what questions you have. I will definitely cover as much of those as possible, as I want you guys to have the information that is important to you and pertinent to you. I don't want to just be up here blabbing, random stuff that you don't quite understand, but I do want you to be as educated as possible. So thank you again for joining me. Looking forward to this journey and excited to have you guys along for the ride. Appreciate it.